Take two. Okay, so I had to start over because I was sideways before. I have absolutely no idea why it did that, but I was totally sideways. So I'm back, and I'm here to talk about how to become productive for good. So, crazy, busy, chaotic week, so much going on. I was like, where do I start first? A million thoughts going through my head, and I was like, I've got to do something about this. So I looked up some tips that I wanted to share with all of you. So how are you? Heidi Inman, coming to you live, Atlanta, Georgia. It's really windy and cold here. When I left work, I could not believe how cold it was. I heard it's really hot in Florida today. Let me know how the weather is where you guys are watching me from today. Hey, Nikki, how are you? So let me know how the weather is by you. Like I said, it's really cold and windy here today. So fall is definitely here for sure. So getting into the tips, I have 7 tips that I want to share with you. I was looking for something to help me be more productive, and I came across these, so I want to share them with all of you. So the first tip is to plan your day. So make a list of everything that you want to do in that day. Time blocking is super, super helpful. It's really helpful if you can plan down to at least the hour, like every single hour of your day, and try to stick to it as much as possible, of course. So that is super, super helpful. When you have ideas and thoughts, just like everything that you need to do up in your head, and you know what you need to do, but it becomes confusing because you're just like, okay, what do I do first? Where do I start? So if you make a list and you're able to not just rely on what's going on in your head, but you have a list that you can look at, I found that really helps. So plan your day, write things down. The second thing is to get rid of distractions. Okay, so put on the do not disturb on your phone for a little while at least. I know that's super hard to do, but if you say you have a really big project and you are so close to finishing it and you just need to concentrate and get it done, try to turn off the distractions, okay? Sign out of social media. Don't have that messenger going off, right? It's really important, and that's a really good way to be more productive. Number 3 is to take a break if necessary. So go for a walk, stretch. Hey, Olga, go for a walk, stretch. I find it's so helpful if I'm in the middle of a really long day. Like I know I've got like a 9-hour workday ahead of me. If I just get up for 30 minutes and go for a walk, it helps like just clear my head, and I can come back to my desk and I find I'm way more productive. And sometimes you have to force yourself to do that. You think, no, I just got to push through. I got to do my work. I got to get done with it, and then I can go home. But sometimes you actually finish your work quicker if you do get up, take a break, get some fresh air, go do something like that. So number 4 is don't overwork yourself. So, and 2, remember to look away from that screen. Like, I don't know if you guys, let me know if you work on a computer a lot. Drop computer into the comments. I work on a computer all day long, and I have to remember to look away because my eyes, it's not good for your eyes. So remember to do that too. And when I say don't overwork yourself, you know, a lot of us will pull like 9, 10, 11-hour days, sometimes all-nighters, right? A lot of us, when we're pushing for like a new rank, the end of the month, we're pulling all-nighters. So, but what's important to remember is you don't want to do like a huge long stretch of that because you're going to get so burnt out, right? So do something relaxing, do something fun, and just, you know, don't overwork yourself. I know, like I said, way easier said than done, but it really does go a long way in being more productive. So number 5, and this is a big one for me, and let me know if it is for you as well, is to tidy up your workspace when you're done. So usually at the end of the day, I like to clear off my desk, especially like if it's on a Friday, so that I'm not coming in Monday morning and I'm seeing like a bunch of clutter on my desk, because nothing drives me into a tailspin more than just seeing a bunch of clutter. And I like to do it at home too, but you know how it is. Like you go around, you pick everything up, and it's like 2 hours later, there's like a trail of whatever for you. But that's another thing that I found that helps my mental clarity too, is to tidy up my workspace when I'm done, like especially like done with like a project or something. So number 6 is to plan your next day. So we planned our day, we got that going. So now let's plan our next day. So it's really helpful at night, not right before bed, of course, maybe like a couple hours before bed. Plan out your next day. And if you do regularly do like the same things pretty much every day, that should be pretty a quick exercise to do. Of course, you know, there's other things that always pop up, right? So number 7, and I think this one is my absolute favorite, is to sleep well, get a good night's rest. I love sleep. I need my 8 hours. I'm just a person who just I function the best with at least 8 hours of sleep. So let me know, drop it in your comments what your magical number is too for sleep. So, by the way, speaking of productivity, if you want to be more productive, you need more energy, right? And if you don't like drinking coffee all day, if you like a more natural, better option to drinking coffee all day, I found some really, really great things to help me with my energy level. So reach out to me to find out what those are. I'd love to share with you. Happy Friday, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.